My goodness, guys. Ooh, my goodness. I think it's just cooking, isn't it? Just cooking, MLGO. Just cooking. 1180. Oh my days. 208%. Sheesh. Yup, the volume is impressive. Crazy numbers, TYM. Let me get some music going. Z Music. Hey yo, Devin. You missed it? Oh, damn it, Mike. I'm gonna look at let me pull up the daily here really quickly. You notice how this thing does some crazy runs every so often? Like look at the size of these candles. This was June the 5th, by the way. This thing went from $1.80 all the way to $15. So is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. Is it gonna do it? I don't know if it's gonna do it, right? But it's done it before. Like right there, that's $1.60 on this daily candle. This day was yeah, that's June 4th, Tuesday, June 4th, right? $1.50 all the way to $15. Mad. So that doesn't mean we're gonna do it again, though. You know, anyone still believes in GME? If GME can break out, maybe. If GME can break out, maybe. Mm, mm, let's go. We're back. We are backsies. Um, no rush. Okay, perfect. Stop losses. Funny. Do. I did not check. You up? I know. I saw the gains. I saw the gains. Well done. $1,800. Well done, sir. See, yeah, I just called you a sir, but I don't even know. So sorry if I'm wrong. Sorry. You haven't bought a thing to scalp war? I mean, MLGO would have been a good one. And counting monies. I know your stop loss is you are, sir. Okay, good. I just assumed, you know. I know your stop loss is closer to $11, so I would leave that thing there, right? I would have been a bit more aggressive, but that's okay. So good job at 11. Perfect. Yeah, let's see if we can stay above the 9 EMA. And then the 10 is all the way down at $10.80. Hopefully we don't get there though. The 20 EMA is at $10.80. It does look like we're trying to bounce up the 9, so you need a higher low at some point here now. And a higher high on one of these candles. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like, guys. Share the link. Let's get some more people in here before the markets close. Alrighty, we have an hour and 10 minutes. Let's get some more peoples in here. So share the link, all the other fun things. Congrats everyone that jealous all morning with I fixed a couple of yeah. Let me mute my Discord because the notifications are very annoying. And so that thing looks like it dropped right to 11. Right to $11 retracement. I don't think that should be a big surprise, honestly. That thing went from $4 all the way to $12. That's a pretty nice run. See up $1,300. That's nice. Yep. Again, that this is why like you sell your position. If you're taking a loss, you don't like something, sell the damn thing and move on. Right? AGFY is actually still holding that 49, isn't it? Like that's not horrible. But still, it's not amazing either though. So it looks like we bounced. Interesting. Yeah, we might actually be wanting to bounce up the kernel and the 20 EMA right above 1080. 65 and seems to have resistance to 70, Steve, of course. I'm going to come back to this one, but yeah, so CCM. That's the wrong stock. That's the wrong stock. That one's from Brazil. It looks like it broke above 70 cents. Your resistance is actually at 73, and then you're looking for 87, 88, 87. Let's call it 87. But yeah, 83 is actually what you're looking for. I think it's one of those, one of those things where like every time you get close to 75 cents on the penny stock, there's usually a problem. Like 75 cents to 80, magic level. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't have amazing volume, but it's trending in the right direction. And then yeah, so 73, Steve. And then send it. Send it. Anyways, yeah, so I have the MLGO daily chart, right? You guys remember earlier when I said like I didn't want to look too far past like what is it 650? It's because when you look at the chart, like the numbers are outrageous in where it could potentially go to, right? There's obviously this level of like $10. $10, that's easy, right? Psychological level. But after that, you're looking for straight to the 200, which is a little bit higher. Remember virus? Yeah, that's like like a nice way of saying, like the potential was there, Anyways. Oh, come on, virus. Don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. Hit that subscribe if you're new. And if you're not a member yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Come join us. Cool? Cool. If you made monies in MLGO or if you're still holding it, type yes in the chat. If you made monies in this stock or if you're still holding it, type in yes in the chat. I'm just looking here. Promising? Yeah. So it looks like 1150 is our next level to break and hold, and then $12, right? Many scalps, I like it. You got stopped at $11, monies. All day, yes. Let's go, page. $1,300. I like it. Well done, guys. Well done. I see, I see, I see. You told me it was going to $12. Yeah, no, if you did, that's a nice call. I don't remember though, but yeah, hopefully you made monies in it though. Hopefully you made monies. Mm, yeah, yeah. I don't mind your stop loss, and you actually did that really well with like moving it up 50 cents every time it ran up 50 cents, right? So good job. Well done, skis. And it looks like it wants to go back up. So yeah, if this candle can close above 1150, maybe we push again to retest at 12. And speaking of speak of the devil, that thing's already at $12. Oh my days. What an absolute monster this stock is. Sheesh. My goodness. Damn. Whew. That thing is cooking. Cooking. Omar, cooking. My goodness. Uh my goodness. Okay, there you go. I'm surprised they haven't halted it yet again. I'm surprised they haven't halted. 12:55, guys. Okay, too busy. Yeah, too busy playing with other things there. Whew, my goodness. Sheesh. And I bet you people are just FOMOing and FOMOing. Watch it hit $13. Yup. So just above 1270 for now. Hitman. Yeah. It's been halted once. I'm surprised it hasn't halted again. Usually when stocks don't halt too often, it's a good sign though. Every price sender. Retail loves to FOMO. Let's go. Safe to say I've made my $100 for the day. I like it. Well done. Yep, yep, yep. Watch it hit its all-time high. No, it's not gonna happen. All-time high for the stock with a split. Well, I mean, forget about that. 52-week high with the split is $156. So they've done multiple splits. I think what might happen though, which is a good thing, is if this stock is running like this, sympathy plays are going to start to show up. And you want to know where those sympathy plays are going to come from? They're going to come from the split list, right? These guys did a splits on. Let me see if I can quickly find that, and then we can go back to the chart because that thing just broke $13, guys. Like nothing, $13, just like that. Just like that, $13. Oh my days, and it's not stopping. MLGO. It is not stopping. 1317. Yup. 1320 new highs of the day. I want to go look for sympathy plays, but I really can't manage more than because this is gonna wake up the recent split plays with low floats. So I just want to find what I want to find that name before everybody else finds it. But yeah. What's VSME, Richard? What's your question? Yeah, make sure you bring your stop losses up, please. Yep. They also had a split. Okay. Yeah, it's a fine line between like split and then volume actually coming in, Richard. Right? You might look at a company that's recently done a split, but it's not actually getting the volume, so it's basically useless. Crown has done a split. VSME, I can see that's done a split. Yeah, GRI, we've talked about this one. Um, there's a whole bunch of split names. I don't actually see one that's getting volume though. That's the problem. Mm, and we might just be looking for stuff for after hours because nothing might actually move. Now I'm just looking. Awin, what a disaster. So that's MLGO, right? March 22nd. Mm, wasn't BTTR running last week with MLGO? They're like friends right beside each other, right? BCAT is trash. LGVN, interesting, huh? Cool. We'll keep an eye on those ones, see which one actually gets a bit of volume. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Omar? Yeah, GRI. Not actually moving though, but it does have a lot of like people talking about it. It hasn't done anything, so, huh? Yeah. Again, we talked about this one over the weekend, right? Let me pull up. Let me pull up. I just want to look at LGVN because that's Musty's. That thing exactly Musty. Yeah, BTTR. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up BTTR because that one ran last week with it too. Obviously, not doing anything for now, and it's down 7%. So the best thing you can do is set alerts. Right? The best thing you can do is set alerts for these stocks and not jump in. If it's not moving, you don't want to jump in and say, "Oh, but it's eventually gonna, catch the vibe." It might not catch any vibes, and then you're holding a nice bag. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, perfect. Until exactly, Omar, exactly. If the damn thing wants to crash, let it crash. If it doesn't break out, we don't touch. Right. So I think we said break above $3, right? It hasn't broken $3, so we don't touch it. BTTR is still kind of, this one needs to break above $4 if it wants to do anything. Get my money back. Maybe that one's gonna be next. Let's go. Ayo, Troy. I came to hit the like. Let's go, Troy. Thank you very much. NXU Musty. Moving ish. 37 cents. Can you believe a stock does a split and then goes back to the abyss? What a scam. Just gonna pretend like I didn't see it. Yeah, ish, Andre. Resistance right below $4. 395. Double top. Anyways, for MLGO though, at some point we have to come back and retest the 20 EMA and the kernel. So if we can stay above 1080 and start curling, that would be a good thing. If that thing breaks $13 again, honestly, just send it to $15 at that point. Uh, $12 million. Yeah, people create companies and use it as like at this point they're just using the company to pay themselves. Like if your stock is at 37 cents and you're making $12 million a year, straight to jail. Straight to jail. And then they're like, oh yeah, shareholder value. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Mm, mm, Yeah, I really don't see any sympathy plays now. No sympathies. Let's go. Liquid monies was made. My goal is usually $1,000 a week. Oh my days! Look at that, Greg. My goal was to make £1,000 a week. I did 1250 with MLGO. Safe to say, it's been a great day. Let's go, Greg. Come on, give me a high five. Let's go. Well done. I mean, from now on, though, you've made your daily goal. Like, cut your positions down, right? And then tomorrow you risk $50. The next day you risk $50. At the end of the day, you want to be very close to that goal. Even if it means, honestly, even if it means that you lose $50 tomorrow, $100, you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna step way back, and then I'm gonna try and play at the end of the week. I guarantee that I leave the week with £1,000. That's a good goal, right? If you want to call it a week and paper trade until you see something that's really good, that's fine. So um, don't tell me tomorrow that you're down £500 because I'm going to send Musty after you. Banjuli, it did. It really did. Uh, yeah. The last I looked at this thing was at $22. Still at $22. Banjuli, it looks really good. Congratulations if you're in this one. Good job. Are we still dipping here? Yeah, we're still dipping. So let it dip, let it consolidate. Yeah, well done. £1,200. Monies, virus, monies. Mm, you keep getting stopped out, but in profits, as long as you're making profits, honestly, Sean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Keep making gains. How high can MLGO go? I mean, the last time it ran, it went from $1.50, $1.60, all the way to $15. So that could be a level that you look at, right? There goes $13 again. Like that thing is crazy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the size of that candle. Like that thing just went from 11 something to $13, but then it's dropping back to $12. Like it's crazy. So make sure you're very careful. Sean is pissed. I bet you Sean is pissed because that stop loss just hit and the damn thing said, "Bye, Sean." But that thing is wild. 32 ticks. Let's go, Troy. Is that thing gonna clear $13 again? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Wild. No, Sean, as long as you're making monies, I wouldn't worry about your stop loss hitting. It's a volatile stock, right? There's only so much you can do when you get big fat red candles like that. The only thing you can do is maybe be aggressive because your stop loss hit. You were most likely you were in this stock all the way to the top and then you didn't sell it. Your stop loss was way too loose and then it hit and then it's going back up. So be aggressive with your stop loss if you know it's going to be volatile anyways. Exactly, Omar. Exactly. Spy's back in the green. Ooh, spy. Ooh, spy. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness, guys. Yeah, no, Sean, that's frustrating. But lock in those gains, right? And then maybe look for the dip because I would rather you have a stop loss than have this thing halt on you at $12 and then open at $10 and then you're holding a bag, right? So the last high, we just made brand new highs of the day, but we couldn't close above the last high, by the way, right? So new highs of the day, 1343. Uh, House money, Steve, that's the best feeling, you know? When you've made monies, you took out your initial investment, and then house money is what's left. Well done, Steve. Congratulations. Who? My wife said, that's a long candle. Let's go. Well, did you tell your wife you made $1,200? £1,200, more than dollars, because the U.S. dollar is no match for the pound. Anyways, here comes the Americans. So you want this thing to break above 1320 and close above 1320. If it wants to run again, it's going to need to close above that double top. Other than that, though, like there's really not a whole lot that's pumping. AGFY is still at 50 cents. Maybe that thing's going to run after hours. NNE is just done really well all day today, so that's fine. But there are no sympathy plays to this. Like there's nothing that's running because MLGO is running, which is crazy. I'm surprised that's the case. Um, I'm surprised that's the case. Let me look at a few more here. So Kaizen maybe, unusual volume. Like that one. That one's a penny stock though. DXF, another China stupid stock. Right? These are all penny stocks. So for now, it's all about the MLGO. Yeah. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already. I would really appreciate that. Please and thank you. Smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're not a member yet, so what are you waiting for? Steve, come join us in Discord, please and thank you. Come join us. Come join us. Kay, come join us in Discord. Click the link at the bottom of the chat. Sign up for the legend level. Come join us in Discord. So again, this thing needs to break and close above 1320. 5. Okay. It did. Holo. Hmm. I mean, I've seen people mention like Holo as the next, but Holo is also a stupid scam. And eventually, I feel like Holo is gonna go for one of these runs. It's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time before Holo runs again. It is holding like 95 cents. It has been holding since like every single day last week. It held above 95 cents. So that's a good thing. Except for the one day that it went to like 87, but it still closed above 94 cents. Yeah, impressive. Yeah. So as you can see though, if you look to the left hand side, you're gonna see that left hand side resistance, right? Double top. So 1325 ish, we can call it 1325, right? So yeah, if we can close about 1325. So if you're looking for a brand new position, uh, right, you might want to wait for that thing to actually break above and close above, and then and then hopefully it just keeps going. Hopefully it keeps going. Hopefully it keeps going. Let me take a look. Okay, perfect. I'm just looking at some of these silly positions here. There we go. Oof, that thing said, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, guys. Goodbye. My goodness. What an absolute monster. Oh, yeah. Here comes $14. High of 1375. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Money flips made $1,200. Obviously, we know. Let's go, money flips. Well done. Well done. I'm really happy for you. Well done. I like it. Come on, keep going. Uh, let's go. Uh, come on. Okay. Make sure you're moving those stop losses up, please. Please and thank you. No bag holding, please. There we go. Give us $14, guys. 14, 14, 14, 14. $14. Two, 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 two. Let's go, money flips. There's $14, guys. No stopping. No stopping in sight. No stopping in sight. 260%. What an absolute monster. What an absolute monster. Cause of your let's go, B Will. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. B Will said I made $4,500 because of your stock gators channel. Come on. Come on. How much do we need to cook? How much? $4,500? Telling you, like, oof, that thing just had a fat drop. This is why you use those stop losses. I'm surprised it didn't get halted. Stuff like that makes you think, you know? Like, was that intentional to get stop losses and then right back up? Maybe. So let's go. Cooking today. Cooking, cooking, cooking. Love it. So again, if you're not a member yet, guys, I don't know what to tell you. You're kind of missing out, you know? Kind of missing out, you know? On the monies. Missing out, you know? Let's not rename that, please. Cooking, guys. And you know what's crazy, Bewell, is you sold your position at $11 to $14 and you still made $1,200. So well done. Well done. How do you set stop losses on Robinhood? Click on sell. Pretend like you're going to sell the position, but then hit stop loss instead. It's going to say stop something. Some brokers like play around with it, but it's going to say stop something. Too much winning, ye. Too much winning. It's too much winning, so yeah. Well done, guys. I like it. Cooking as usual. That thing is still 50 cents from the highs of the day. So I feel like the fact that they pushed it to $12 without halting it and then back up to 13.80 is a scam, right? These dudes were looking for stop losses. But I would rather you have that stop loss, you know, just in case it halts down and then you're unable to get out. That's a pretty big drop. Yeah, I mean, it's back up to the highs already, isn't it? Right, 13.80. So, but I would rather you use that stop loss. Ayo, Jeff. Yeah, 50. Yeah, 58. Yeah, 600 shares. You know what you should do, Ian? Hopefully you're doing it. Do covered calls. Do covered calls. Write them out for like $30, $35. Secure the monies. The stock doesn't get there. You keep the monies and you keep your shares. I would do something ridiculous. Something you know you're not gonna get there, right? I don't know, Greg. I don't know. I don't know. The market makers are like, come on, you guys can't be cooking everywhere, you know? With I don't know, Greg. The market makers don't want us to, and also people slack on the likes. That's fine. Yeah, it's really easy to do, Yi. And if you have questions, ask Mark. Mark does it all the time. 100 shares, especially on like the large names like Nvidia, right? 100 shares, write them out, and then you get paid both ways. You get paid for the stock doing whatever it's doing, and then you get the money for the covered calls. So you're basically getting dividends on dividends on dividends, right? The stock goes up, you make monies. You get a dividend, you make monies. You write covered calls, you make monies. So yeah, it's pretty easy once you figure it out. 45. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. It's yeah. Your entry is not bad though. I would put a stop loss at 40 44.99. Ayo, Mark, let's go. How are you, Mark? Yeah, we were just talking about covered calls, and funny enough, Mark is on stream. So yeah, I was telling Yi Mark that do those covered calls on BTIO, and he's gonna be very happy. Um, Exactly. You can do six, right? You can do six, and it's almost like you're not just waiting for a dividend anymore. Yi. You're making monies. As you're waiting for that dividend, you're getting a second dividend because you just wrote a whole bunch of covered calls. Yeah, exactly, Musty. Let's go on these breakouts. Come on, Mark. I scalped $550 in MLG on these breakouts. Look at that. Come on, Mark. Holo? Yeah, Holo is finding a bit of a base at a dollar, isn't it? It has been. So that might be a bit of a swing play there, Musty. Yeah, as long as that damn thing keeps closing above like 94 cents, right? As long as it keeps closing above 94 cents, yeah, it does look like mm, mm, mm. There you go. Exactly. No, as long as that thing keeps holding above 94 cents, it looks like it's done a really good job bouncing off that support. So it might be a bit of a gamble that's worth, the 5 pennies. Yeah, exactly. So they have to do something. Mm, if you sell, can you lose your shares? You can. If you sell covered calls, you can lose your shares if the stock gets in the if the stock goes in the money. So let me pull up BITO. If I had 600 shares of like, yeah, yeah, exactly, Musty. If I had 600 shares of BITO, would I do covered calls? Absolutely. I would not hesitate. Right. So I would do $30. It depends, right? Depends. So the best time to do covered calls is when the stock is pumping, right? Because then again, people are actively looking for these calls. So you're doing it at as it's pumping into resistance, and then you can pick the next resistance level and hope that it doesn't get there, right? But yeah, so if the $30 strike has some nice monies, you can write those calls out for a month or so. Some people do them like every Friday. Like I have 600 shares of BITO. I'm gonna do like $25, $30 strike for next Friday, and then they expire at zero, and then you do it again, and then expire at zero, and then you do it again, right? Yeah, exactly, right. You're basically a market maker at that point. You're writing options. What about covered calls on GME? You can if you want to. You can. Yeah. So for every 100, you can do one. Right? So let me look at the chain. Let's look at the option chain. So option chain, and then we'll go back to BITO, guys. MLGO. Um, so BITO options chain, right? So we go to Yao Finance. You want to do, since this is a long term investment, right? So yeah, exactly, Musty. Exactly. Naked is without the shares. Exactly. So you're not doing naked because you have them, right? So if you want to do like BITO, you have to go out. Like you have to do it like a month out. So let me look at July, like July 26th. Right. So let's say I wanted to write some like $30 calls. Right? These ones really don't have a whole bunch of open interest, so I'm gonna go to a different strike. You're looking for stuff that people actually want to buy, right? Let me do July 19. I just want to see what this chain looks like. Yeah, those two, like they're very cheap, right? So you're basically like you're getting paid like 9 cents, 10 cents, right? So they're very cheap. So that's why it's usually best to do these. Yeah, maybe you do virus, maybe. Like I have a separate account. Yeah, maybe you do actually, but yeah, that's why it's best to do these when. Yeah, that's why it's best to do these when the stock is actually, giving you signs of life. But yeah, anyways, let me know if you have any more questions. We did a class a few months ago. We did a class because Mark really explained, how he did it, right? Mark told us how he took like $300,000 and turned it into like 1 point something million just from doing like covered calls, right? You have an investment, it's paying you dividends, but it's also nice to, to make that money work double time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how your brokers work. Yeah, Musty, I don't know. Yeah. There should be a video in the education channel. Yeah, yeah. There's a video on how to do covered calls or something. There's one in the education channel. There's one that we did with Mark. So he kind of explained, um, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you don't have collateral. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it's a long term investment for you, like you want to make sure that you give it time. You're better off taking less money, but then getting more time. Or like getting a better strike. Like instead of doing $25, there's a chance that thing gets to $25, right? In a week, in a month. There's a really good chance BITO gets to that price. There's less of a chance that it gets to $30 or 35, right? Yep. You want to buy more, Jeff? I knew it. Yeah, something. Yeah, something that you hope that it doesn't get there, and you get to keep your shares and the monies. So, um, it is popping pappy. Poppin' pappy. Mm, sell it. Uh, NXL. This one's also done really well today. Nexelin. Yep. 83%. And NVIDIA. NXL. Okay, cool. We have 30 minutes left, guys. So, we have that risk of, you have that risk of people taking profits at the end of the day, right? profit taking at the end of the day. So just be careful. But if that thing gets back above $14, I mean, it might as well just keep going at that point. Yeah. Uh, Making an investment account early in life. You did, ye? Yeah, it's really important, guys. It's really important, right? So, time, there's, how they say like compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Yeah, I really do think it's nice to have that balance, right? You want to play the momentum stocks. You also want to find a way to play and benefit from the entire market going to all time highs, right? And time is your best friend, right? The difference like of waiting 5 years to do $100 a month can cost you a few $100,000, right? $200 a month, right? So I mean, we can look at it, right? So compound interest, I knew it, I knew it. Um, so um, yeah, or do it for your kids. Like we've said that before. Like do it for your kids. We can have a class if you guys want. We can have a class and we can talk about this stuff if you guys want. Let me know, right? If you guys are interested. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to go back up, right? Again, this is a really good run. My goodness, MLGO, right? I just wanted to look at NXL as well, but 250%. What an absolute monster! Ayo, Josh, right? I mean, like, start that for your kids if you have to. Instead of giving your kids like rubbish money, let's say you have $0, right? You new kids, right? $100 a month, right? $100 a month. Every time you have a brand new kid, you're like $100 a month investing, right? Instead of like getting pizza, buying them pizza, buying them like stupid toys, you know, put $100 a month for them in an investment account, right? Let's do from birth to like the 30 years old, right? I mean, this example could also be for you. Like, if you're 20 years old, 30 years old, 40, and you're like, you know what? It would be nice to like have when I'm 60, when I'm 70, it would be nice to have some, an extra nice little money. It's only $100 a month. Let's do the S&P has done way more than 10% this year, right? Let's play with 12%. Cool, cool. So let's do that. $100 a month. I mean, that's $300,000 a month for you. You're like, hey kids, here's monies to like put as a down payment. This was for you anyways. Like, imagine how like far ahead your kids would be, right? That's $100 a month, by the way, right? How much did you save like over that 30 years? You saved $36,000 instead of just leaving it there and getting destroyed by inflation, right? It's $290,000 instead, right? Like, imagine. I wish my parents did that for me. Yeah, but we for our kids since they were born, and now we have enough to pay for exactly like just college, right? College. $100 a month is not a whole lot for you to change the way your kids, or like your retirement. Exactly, virus. Like $200 a month for most people like is doable, right? You do that, you do the math, and like you're sitting at $600,000. You're like, damn, okay. Can you imagine if Blaze had bought less cookies? I know, Pablo. I know. Like, that's a huge difference, right? That's a huge difference. Bring your kids, exactly. Like, honestly, right? Like, tell your kids, like my sisters love to like buy brand new shoes. I'm like, how much did you pay for those shoes? They're like $400. I'm like, damn, you paid $400 for those shoes? $400 for those shoes? Isn't that crazy? Let's go, Josh. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Josh is cooking, guys. Cooking again, cooking again. Love it. Thank you very much, Josh. Really appreciate that. Thank you. unless garbage during high school. And seriously, Yi, like a little bit of money could make a huge difference. The difference, the only difference here is time. It's that time, right? So you could think like, you know what, I'm gonna start next year. I'm gonna start, and it doesn't matter what price you buy. You can buy at all time highs, and it doesn't make a difference, right? You're scaling in, right? You remember how everybody was panicking 9/11? Where's the market now? The market is double, isn't it? What happened? 9/11? What happened, guys? Remember when COVID happened and everybody was like, oh my goodness, everybody's dying. The market is crashing. What happened? What happened? Market is now at all time highs? Sheesh. Right? So it's nice to have like, momentum, like a momentum account. You're playing all these crazy stocks. It's also nice to have like an investment account, something that like is, you benefit from the rest of the market. She, I don't even know. Seriously, you know what I mean? Six. You sold at 660, Lucas. Damn, I knew you were gonna FOMO into that thing. I told you. I knew you were gonna jump in. Yeah, it went all the way to $14. Yeah, exactly. Tomorrow is another day. So let me know though. We can Rob and I and Josh and anybody else. We can do a class over the weekend, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We can do a class. We can do a class, and by losing, I know, Pablo, I know. So yeah, we can do a class. We can talk about stuff like this, right? Like dividends and covered calls and long term investing and stuff like that. If you guys want, right? Because I think a lot more people need to utilize this. Like if you make $1,000 in the market, you know what? Say, you know what? I made $1,000 in the market. My momentum account doesn't need to grow, but like maybe I take $500. I put it in a long term position, right? The S&P, the NVDA, something, 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 right? We can do stuff like that, right? So it's not always about like making crazy monies really quickly, right? It's like, oh man, I need to grow my momentum account from $1,000 to $1 million. Like you can do both, right? And yeah, if that's something you guys are interested in, make sure you let me know in Discord. um, Make sure at some point you put it in Stock General or something, and I'll take a look. mm, there you go. It's all about the 15-second chart. Let's go. Like, I mean, if you can invest $200 a month, type in yes in the chat. Like, if you're like, you know what, $200 a month is not that much, right? You can gift up to $36,000 per year per la, la, la. That's a substantial cushion for your children's early investment and a great way to. Exactly, exactly, Josh. Like, if you can invest $200 a month and not feel it, a lot of people are going to say yes, 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 yes. $100 a month, right? Again, like I said, like most of us wish like our parents did this, right? $100 a month, that's still a lot of monies, right? Most of you guys are like 20, like 20 in your 20s. Like you're not going to retire for another 40 years. Another 40 years, right? You do the math and you're like, damn, $1.8 million, right? That's just from like, okay, you know what, today, like that's a month, by the way, right? You know what, today, instead of buying like a $20 meal, I am gonna make my own food, right? And then you do that a few times a week and you're like, damn, okay, I'm at $100 a month, $200 a month, right? Exactly, traders, exactly. Exactly, right? Especially this is you, exactly you, right? Like this is your money. You're not having to rely on you're not having to rely on like the government sending you a check when you retire. It's like, hey, I'm gonna retire, guys. I've been working for 40 years. Here, it's time for my pension. Wait, what? It's $800 a month? What the hell am I going to do with $800 a month? Oh, never mind. I have my own monies, guys. The each month that's incentive to have take care of them. Exactly, Steve. Exactly. Are working on their early years, they can add to that account as well. You can exactly, Josh, exactly, right. As time goes on, and as you can start this for your kids. You can say, you know what, I'm going to do $100 for you, but when you turn 18, when you turn 20, when you turn 25, 30, and you're working, you can now do $300 a month, $400, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, and that really changes, right? Like then that thing moves, right? They have jobs. They can do it now on their own, right? Pizza. Pizza do this for Christian, right? You know? Instead of buying Christian you those nice Jordans, like show him. Because then by the time, he's a certain age, like he has $500,000 and you can do any of those accounts, Lucas. $3.33 a day. Like most people spend more than this every single day on on rubbish. You're turning a small monthly investment into a substantial wealth. 55 years, exactly, Josh. Success over time adds to exactly, Mark. Exactly, the fast money side hustle. Exactly, like everybody wants to be in like MLGO and make like $1,000 a day, right? Everybody wants to be in that. You have to think about like, what about like 30 years from now when you know okay, give me money, I'll do it. uh yeah, look at this, guys, right? What a damn month, guys. What a damn month. First time winning any type of raffle in life. What do I win? A Legends upgrade, guys. Catch MLGO call. Now we're up $1,300 in the day. See what it's. Let's go. Have to buy Legend now? Let's go, Mon, right? So this was either Dan or Mark. One of them gifted Mon a Legend membership. And that Legend membership, he's up $1,300 on it, right? So let's go. Like these gifts of Legend memberships are really helping you guys out, which is amazing, right? You get a free membership, you take advantage of it, and you make monies, right? Is Holo going? Oh, let me take a look at Holo, guys. Holo's at 207 now, so Holo is slowly creeping up, 10%. That's not too bad, is it? Can I be gifted a band? Never. A good position for your favorite one, and just pick. Yep. The other day, and that's one share, exactly. Like imagine, you're about to order some food, right? And your shipping is gonna be what, like $10? I don't know how much, um but like a lot of you guys order food all the time, right? And then you're like, let me give you a $20 tip. That adds up, drive to the damn place and pick up the food, or just do it a few times, like not every single week, anyways. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. That's amazing, Rob, isn't it? I know, pizza. I know, right? I know. Okay, sounds good. Good. Let me take a look at, so Holo and Sound look interesting to me, because they're both kind of at support. The S&P is back to red virus, but again, yeah, Holo and Sound needs to get back above $4 and just sit there, right? Does that type in yes in the chat if you would like to have a class about this, guys. Type in yes in the chat. Mark is going to be there. Mark is going to talk about covered calls. Um, Rob is going to be there. Rob plays with JAPQ, JAPI all the time. Virus does it for the kids. Yi does it. These guys are doing it with dividends, right? Dividend plays, Azul, right? Like, yeah, we can, like I think a lot of this is just the lack of education, You know what I mean? Like most of us just don't know any better. Like we just don't know. You know what I mean? Like we just don't know that you can invest $100 a month, right? You can invest $200 a month, right? It seems like nothing. Most of us waste this anyways on like pretty stupid stuff, right? Like we can put that away, and for your kids, for your own retirements and stuff like that, should begin in grade school. It really should, Josh. Like it really should. You know, like the S&P is going up like 10%, 12% every single year. You're like, how the hell do I benefit from the S&P going up? You know, like let me pull up the S&P, right? It's not like we're looking at something that, you know, it's like you have to buy a single stock and just diamond hand it forever, right? Like look at the damn S&P, right? Look at this thing. It's loading, right? Look at the last 5 years for the S&P. You're not making crazy gains, by the way, right? Not crazy gains, but it's compounding, right? Look at that, 84% in the last 5 years, right? And then we had COVID. Like COVID, I think COVID kind of played, you know, a big part in this. I think that's why we're running aggressively this last year or so, is because COVID played a part in, like, we had a pretty rubbish year with COVID. But then guess where we're at now? We're at all-time highs again. Can you show the fine people the 850 and $9? Absolutely, Pablo. I will. Right. Look at the S&P over the last year. Right. It's, I mean, like, it's 25%. Right. And then people are like, but what happens if the market crashes? But why? What happened if the market crashes, guys? What happened? What happened if the market crashed? Look. This is 2022. Right. We had pretty nice dip, 350. Where's that now? Gone skis. This is COVID, guys. This is March 2020, right? This is COVID. Obviously, the market said, everybody's dying. COVID happened, right? Where are we now? It's like COVID never happened, huh? Okay. Where's 2008, guys? Where's where's the whole, you know, chaos? 2008. What happened, guys? The S&P was at the S&P was at $73, guys. It's at 544 now, right? Like it's crazy. Look at this. Like all these massive dips, you just have to look at the bigger picture, right? It has to be a long-term thing. Like you're not panicking when stuff is crashing. You're like, "Hey, stuff is crashing. Let me scale in." That's why you have to scale in, right? You're not just jumping all in. You're like, I'm gonna buy $100 here, $200 this month. COVID is gonna happen. Other chaotic things are gonna happen. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna keep dollar cost averaging. Exactly, Josh. Right. So, yep. Do, 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 do. Yeah. So again, this you know this changes, you know, the picture for you. This changes the picture for your kids. Something, something. A lot of you guys let your kids, like, you know, take $100 and spend it on Roblox, online gaming, and stuff like that. But that short term rubbish, you know. You're like, hey, you want this brand new toy? You want a Christmas gift? How about I give you $200 to put in your damn S&P position instead? Your kids are gonna find that more valuable in the long run than they do getting a toy for Christmas. That's gonna be in the garbage in 6 months. By the way, 6 months garbage. You're like, you don't use this anymore. They're like, excuse me, I'm grown now. Who plays with? Oh my goodness, look at that thing pop. But this is what we love though in the short term, right? We like the momentum, we like the vibes. So send it, please. There goes to 1360 again. 1360, and then I have to go look at MLGO, Pablo. I will take a look. I promise. There we go. 1380. Woo. Oh my goodness. 1440, guys. Damn. 1450. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. NXL with the filing. NXL is dropping because those idiots just did a filing. It looks like an S1 filing, doesn't it? Mm, idiots. Yeah, NXL is dropping like a tomato. It's because these clowns just announced an offering. Oh my days. Anyways, again, this is why it's important to use stop losses, guys. $15, here we come. Right? So it was June. It was a beautiful day in June. And MLGO went from $1.50 to $15. Well, I mean, it's today's June 20. Look at my date. June 24th, and the damn thing is back to $15 again. And it's halted, guys. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. MLGO. If you forward back into MLGO, type in yes in the chat. Type in yes in the chat if you forward back in. If you forward back in. If you forward back in, type in yes in the chatties. Uh, let's go. And obviously we'll halt it up, but yeah. Mr. Yu, yeah, you jump back in, Peter. Let's go. You educated forward back in? I like it. Yeah, that was a good breakout, it seems, right? Break about $14, immediately halted up. Yeah. No, I was doing one-on-ones today, and MLGO was the case study, Pablo. Like, hey, this is what you're looking for an entry. Like, hey, this is what you're looking for, right? And it's done really well. Yeah, MLGO is halted up. 16 is what it shows for the bid. Oof, my goodness. My goodness. If Holo? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Holo's. I mean, it's holding $1 for now, Greg. So as long as it stays above $1, as long as it stays above $1, yeah, it's halted up. Yeah, GZ, yeah. Let's go back. $16 open. Come on, send it. You're looking for $19. I mean, the market's about to close. I really do hope that we can get another on hold before the market closes. 5 minutes. If not, then we're waiting for after hours and for violence. It's exactly, Pablo. CCM, nice push to the highs of the day. Yeah, Steve got into this one earlier. Well done, Steve. Well done, skis. CCM. Ooh, that's a nice push, Steve. Well, what was that level? 73 cents? Yeah, that's beautiful, actually. That was a beautiful breakout. Look at that, right? Double top ish breakout, 73, and then it just never looked back after that. Exactly, Pablo. IPDN, that's what you bought, pizza? Jesus. Just sell it and go buy Holo instead. NVIDIA? Sheesh, NVIDIA. What's the S&P doing here? Spy the lows of the day yet? It actually is. Oh my days. The S&P is at the lows of the day, guys. When 5:30 for the S&P so I can buy more dipskis. When, Musty? When? Anyways, we're waiting for the damn thing to on hold. 7 minutes. Sell it and go buy some Nvidia calls. As long as you buy time, pizza. CCM is cooking now. Woo. That's all in. Oh my goodness, Steve. I'm gonna send you to jail. Right to jail, Steve. Right to jail. Right to jail, Steve. Right to jail. Oh my days, that thing popped really quickly. That was a good break. Sheesh. Yeah, no, there was no news for CCM. Steve just asked about it at 70 cents earlier, and then boom skis, $1.20. My goodness. Steve has an excuse. He's traveling though. Otherwise, Steve would have posted in trade ideas. He's traveling. Damn, that thing is still going 120%. Highs of the day. MLGO still halted up. Well done, Steve. No news, just momentum, just vibes. There goes 127%. Do, 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 do. Yeah, let's go. There's your stupid meal plan. Three shrimp. That's it. Uh, uh, oh my goodness. You might as well starve. Don't worry. Tomorrow they're gonna send you outside like a goat and say, "Come on, get on your knees and eat some grass." Ah, there's more teeth. I'm stuck between my teeth. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know if I could ever do a meal plan, honestly. Like a diet, you know? But MLGO still halts it up, guys. So just waiting for that thing to on halt. Oh my goodness. New session highs for RDZN, by the way. RDZN, another one that's done really well today. The volume looks nice. BNAI is now pumping into the close too. Like there's a whole bunch of names. It's pushing, yeah. Nice pop. Dennis, you're in at $2. Well done. 15.75. Okay. Yeah, we might not get an on hold then if it doesn't open in the next minute. We might not get an on hold till after the market closes. Might not get an on hold in the next minute or so. Yeah, chaos. Very nice. Especially if the market closes and then they on halted, Troy. You know what sucks is if you're holding this thing and you don't have access to after hours, you better pray when you wake up tomorrow that they haven't done an offering and the stock is at $20. But if you wanted to sell and you can't sell, oof, because it halted 10 minutes before the market closed, that really sucks. Well done, Steve. Well done. Well done, skis. Come on, give us the on halts. Because you know the violence is coming. 3 minutes, guys. Mm, I'm just looking for potential like sympathy plays, you know. Sun M with a bit of volume. And then sympathy plays. Let me pull up VSME, guys. VSME. Cool. Let's pay attention to this one, just because, just in case it wants to do some things after hours. Um, okay, and the other one still halted. New lows for Nvidia. Sheesh, that thing got cooked today. Cooked. Okay, the markets close in 35 seconds here. So 35 seconds, and then this one is gonna get on halted. Change your broker, Troy. I think so too. I think so. You should at least have, a few hours before the open and a few hours after the market closes. If not, then that's just the problem. Yeah. Three, two, one, and it's gonna open above $15, guys. So then who knows what happens after that? There goes 1540 for now. 1540 for now, unhalted. 1540 for now. BETR. Interesting. Okay. Sheesh. Sheesh. 1555. That thing's all over the place, isn't it? And so for VSME, if that thing's not moving, stay away from it. When dipskis, that thing's like dipskis. Where? Uh, no, no. There goes $16. Yeah, the spread is a little bit scary after hours though, so be careful. The spread is scary. The 30-cent spread. It does look like it wants to go though, doesn't it? Uh, uh, okay. HYZN SNTI. It's worth a hundred million with this market cap. Crazy, isn't it? There goes $16, guys. Woof. MLGO. My goodness. Damn. Not stopping. Not stopping. Do they actually only have 3 employees? That's crazy. Anyways, from 16 back to red. So hopefully you guys are paying yourself on the way up, please. 8 months. Lots of insiders selling Yogi. Exactly. So, yep. It doesn't change the fact that Nvidia is a good company. You just have to not jump in. You just have to dollar cost average Nvidia at 115. Okay, I'm gonna buy a little bit. 110. Okay, $100. Right. So, um, yeah, you only have a problem if you're jumping all in on Nvidia at one price. Already. Yep. Mm, that's considered as expenses. Yeah. SNTI is cooking a little bit, isn't it? Hmm. 62% for this one here. 53%. Is 57. MLGO still red. I mean, if you're looking to play this thing after hours, it might be best to just give it time to consolidate. When it's dropping like this, you never know what could happen. So if that thing can consolidate maybe and then it looks like it's going back up, okay, maybe a gamble, but be very careful. Alrighty, virus. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Much love. Be safe. Alrighty. And see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. Come on now. What are we doing? Are we slacking? So yeah, let's get to 100. So smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Sign up for the Discord community, Legend, Goats, one of the levels that doesn't say sold out, and come join us. Alrighty. Let's see if there was not. Okay, perfect. Wealthy NVIDIA employees. Yeah, imagine if you were getting compensation and you've been there for like 10 years. I mean, not even NVIDIA like 5 years ago was, I mean, NVIDIA 3 years ago was. So yeah, like these guys are obviously selling for because they've made some nice monies, and it was nice seeing you today. Yep. Anyways, MLGO, we still dipping? Yeah, still dipping. Your next support will be right around this range at 1360. So let's see if they can start to consolidate a little bit and then go from there. And then go from there. Wild. Wild. So the markets ended up closing at 42.63. Yup. Red day. I'm going to ask if Nvidia has a has a job for you. You should. You should. Why do I feel like that float isn't accurate though? Mm, okay. Into the close. Yep. They have a nice salary, don't you? I mean, it depends what you do. SNTI is still cooking, guys. They go 77% on this one now. Oof. Very nice. 77% on this one. This one has no connection to MLGO though. Just another stock. I don't see any news on that thing either. So mm, I mean, Musty, I mean, the janitors make the most monies, because they hide in every office, they're sneaking around, they're pretending not to be listening. Then they're like, "Oh, good news coming for Nvidia, woo, all in." When you see these calls in the market that somebody put $10,000 and made 2 point something million dollars, Nvidia, some company janitors who did that. No jokes, because these criminals are sitting in every office, and then they pretend like they're cleaning, but they're snooping at the files. So yup. Anyways, MLGO doing anything yet? No, it's trying to curl though. So let's give it a few more minutes, guys, and then we can hop off. Let's do 5 more minutes, and then we can hop off and go back to Discord. Yep, yep. They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm dusting the files. Don't worry, Mister. I'm just cleaning the corner of." And then boom skis. Next thing you know, they're taking all in options. Same day, 2 days expiration, and then it's up 12,000%. 12,000%, and the money's is gone to the moon. So just go find a good company, Musty, and then you can do puts and calls, and then don't end up in jail. Peter, that's funny how it was actually 14 minutes. Musty's gonna end up in jail. Oh my days. Anyways, MLGO is below the 9 EMA, so maybe that they can find a way to crawl back above. For now, meh. Mm, oops. Yeah, my mom used to say that. I know you like I know the back of my hand. I know you. Yeah. I'm like, oh, rubbish. Oh, rubbish. Dang it, Picky. You signed up for the wrong level, Picky. You signed up for the wrong level. Just go back and upgrade, and you should be okay. You're committed. You're committed to the wrong level. Just go back to the same link. Upgrades again. It has to be Discord community, Legend, or Goats. We usually recommend the Legend level because it comes with all the other stuff and classes and whatnot. So yeah, you have to go. Just go back to the same link and upgrade. Cool, cool. And never notices, Musty. I mean, that's it. That's if it even makes it into the building. I'm sure people. I don't know. And if it doesn't end up in the garbage, the dude doesn't care about gifts. Dude has monies. Tomorrow might be a bloody day, huh? I'm gonna buy more spy dips, Musty, in the 530s. Just open at 5:30 and then just go up from there. Too much to ask for. No, right? Exactly. Just dips. I don't know. Maybe. The only person that's gonna do accept gifts is Adam Aaron. He's gonna take it and put it on his desk, and say, "Look at my fans, sending me gifts." And the only thing you're gonna hear all day from Adam Aaron is munching on cookies all day long, and popcorn and stupid candy. That's all you're gonna hear. La, 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 la. Maybe, maybe. I'm sure they have a better system than that, though. Uh, mm, Vicky, do you need help upgrading? Yeah, NVIDIA can go to the abyss. It's just more dipskis to buy. More dipskis to buy. More dipskis to buy. Okay. Anyways, yeah, Picky, let me know if you need more, if you need help upgrading, because I think that's what you wanted to do, anyways. If not, then we can hop off. 1750. I mean, it's still above like the that what is it 116? The level that we hit like the second day after the split, maybe. Yep. Nvidia to 110. Probably $110. Uh, okay. Some hedges. SNTI is kind of curling off the back above the 9, above 40 cents. Hola just closed above $1, which isn't horrible, I guess. Sound nothing. Yeah, it usually takes about 30 minutes to an hour for some of these names to turn back around and pump after hours. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Musty. Exactly. I mean, that thing basically went from $150, $200, all the way to $1,400. Who the hell does that? So, yup, dipskis, dipskis. Perfect. 114. Let me know if you have any last questions, guys, and then we're gonna hop off and go back to Discord. Any last questions? Yo, Dennis? Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. That thing has a nice low float, doesn't it? A nice low float, and it's really not doing much for now. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna set an alert for now for a break above 170. The reason why, because again, that thing had volume of 57,000 shares on average, and then 250 today. So there's a bit of interest wherever that is, wherever that came from. Yeah, Mark 59. Yeah, 59. Finally, finally, you've been waiting. Finally, yeah, especially since it broke below 6061, right? So maybe, yeah, maybe we come all the way to the 200. Like I think a whole bunch of people are waiting for 58, which is right there against the 200 on the daily. I bet you that level becomes, if anything, like this double bottom at 56.5. Um, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And then boom skis. What happened to INTC today? Did it sell off for the rest of the market too? I did, yeah. It did. MLGO bouncing? Nope. Nope. Yeah, Mark. Dipskis, dipskis, dipskis. I'm surprised though that Bitcoin has done what it's done, with the markets hitting all-time highs, right? A little bit surprising. People took their monies to people took their monies to the stock market. They're like all-time highs. Yeah, Bitcoin. Who? Take my monies to the S&P, please. Take it to NVDA. But eventually, Bitcoin will have a nice run again, and then the monies will flow back. Flow back. Flow back. Any last questions, guys? Last 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna hop off, and then we can continue watching these names in Discord. Alrighty. 117. Again, dollar cost averaging is the way to go on a name like that. Dollar cost averaging. What about FFIE? Nasty. Absolute garbage, right? FFIE breaks below 50 cents. Guess what, guys? Straight to the abyss, right? Even though it's bouncing, that thing was at 27 cents. That's ugly. This is why it's really important to take your losses wherever that is. Because even if you took your losses at 50 cents on FFIE, a break below 46 cents, that's better than 27 cents. Because that's horrible. It does look like it finally bounced from 27 though back to 32, so that might be a start of a might be a start of a bounce from 27 cents. But damn, and some of you guys are holding FFIE from $3, $2 to 27 cents. Right? Take your losses because it can always get worse. You're like, damn, I'm holding from $2. It's already at $1, right? It can get worse. 50 cents. This is it, right? It can get worse. Right? Just getting cut in half all the time. So take your losses and move on. Otherwise, it's violence. Yeah, it looks like MLGO still has some life, and Sin still has some life. So it's worth 5 pennies exactly. That thing was 5 cents, and it went to $4. Not because the company did anything special, but because retail FOMO'd, and maybe the market makers panic and covered, right? Without damage on FFIE right before you joined. Let's go, Jackson. Yeah, like it can always get worse. So if a company comes out, like the FFIE came out and did like a whole interview, right, on YouTube. If a company is coming out after the stock has exploded 5,000%, tell them to suck it because this had nothing to do with them. You know, it's like Adam Aaron showing his face like, hey, AMC already went from $7 all the way to $70. Like, you don't need to show your face now. Retail already, took the stock to the moon. If the company is coming on after that, run away, please. Since no SNTI. It's closed though. Senti. Yeah, exactly. Dennis. Tomato. Yeah. Take your losses because it can always get worse. Always. Hopefully by now you guys know that diamond handling doesn't work. Diamond handling does not work. You might get lucky once or twice, but the one time you don't get lucky, your account is going to be at zero because you bought at $3 and you held to 27 cents, and then you sold at 27 cents, and then it exploded all the way back up. And then you're like, dang, this market thing is not for me. No, it's because you played yourself. The other room, you heard Sint? No. I think I said SNTI. Senti. Senti. Oh, funny. Funny. Anyways, guys, we're going to leave it here for today, though. Be safe. Have a wonderful rest of the day. If you have any questions, type them in Stock General in Discord. and we will catch you guys on catch you tomorrow. Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Anyways, again, make sure you smash the like before you go, guys. Let's get to 100 likes. Slackers. Um, Smash a like, and yeah, be safe. Much love. Uh, 2000 at 15,000, Jackson. Come on, next time. Don't let it go back down, please. Sheesh. $2,000 account at 15,000. Come on, Jackson. Take the monies. Take $5,000 out. Put it in a long-term play. Now you have $10,000 to play with, or the opposite, right? Dang. Anyways, be safe, guys. Much love. Thank you very much. Bye, guys. Bye, bye, bye.